Imagine a football giant that once struck fear into the hearts of Real Madrid and Barcelona. At the turn of the millennium, Valencia CF was more than just a team. With its legendary squad of icons like Cañizares, Ayala, and Aymar, it was a nightmare for Europe's elite teams. After reaching the Champions League finals back-to-back in 2000 and 2001, and winning La Liga titles in 2002 and 2004, the Bats were the sixth richest club in the world. But today, that glorious history is a distant memory. The club is now a ghost of its former glory, drowning in massive debt and peeking into the relegation abyss for the first time in 40 years. How did such a prestigious Spanish institution fall into such a catastrophic situation? Before we unravel the layers of this tragic collapse, be sure to subscribe to SportX Radar and like this video to support our in-depth analysis. The seeds of this disaster were actually sown during the club's peak by former president Joan Baptista Soler. Driven by the ambition to become the world's greatest club, Soler decided that the historic Mestalla was now outdated. He launched the Nou Mestalla project, a massive 70,000-seat stadium costing a staggering $650 million. While investing almost 70% of the club's revenue in concrete and steel, the 2008 global financial crisis struck like lightning. Construction stopped, the money vanished, and Valencia was left with an unfinished stadium skeleton and a mountain of debt that would haunt them for decades. To survive, they were forced to sell their crown jewels, David Villa, David Silva, and Juan Mata, often at prices far below their true market value. By 2014, with the club on the brink of complete bankruptcy, Singaporean businessman Peter Lim emerged as a savior. Lim, who bought the club for a mere 90 million euros, promised the 40,000 hopeful fans at Mestalla that he would wipe out the debts and restore the club's former glory. But the honeymoon was a deception. Lim, who had little football knowledge, essentially handed the keys of the club to super agent Jorge Mendes. Valencia was no longer a competitive sports team. It became a showcase for Mendes' clients. Players were bought and sold not to win trophies but for quick profits. And a historic institution was reduced to a mere transit station for agents. The true face of Lim's management was revealed when agent Marcelino achieved the impossible by winning the Copa del Rey in 2019. Instead of celebrating, Lim reportedly became enraged, viewing the tournament as a financial burden. Marcelino was sacked, and the club's spirit was destroyed, with icons like Dani Parejo essentially given away to rivals to silence internal opposition. Since then, the decline has been fatal. High-profile managers like Gattuso left in disappointment, describing Lim as the most difficult person they had ever worked with. The team's value plummeted, and the once world-class star-studded defensive duo is now comprised of mediocre players struggling to avoid relegation to the second division. Today, the situation is a complete dictatorship. Peter Lim's son, Kiat Lim, sits in the presidential chair, and the family openly tells fans, "The club is ours, and we can do whatever we want." Despite selling talent worth over $500 million, the debt remains a staggering $340 million, leaving many wondering where the money went. Fans are banned from bringing protest banners into the stadium, and the relationship between the city and the owner has turned into an open war. Valencia is a prime example of what happens when a club's identity is sold to someone who sees football only as a business network. What do you think could be the solution for Valencia's salvation? Let us know in the comments. For more content like this, analyses and stories, please take 2 seconds to subscribe to our SportX Radar channel and give the video some hype. See you in the next video. Stay sporty.